There's no need for that here. You're safe.
I've heard that before.
This place isn't like any other you've been. There's no Persephone, no Hades.
Just you.
Just me. The Castis Vasilevs, the Grand Adjudicator of all Atlantis. But to you, I am Poseidon. What I'm offering you, Keeper of the Staff, is a place at my side. Join me as my Castis.
Is that his destiny?
Welcome home.
Hades must have told you about my staff.
He didn't have to. As is the way with all heroes, your journey has become the stuff of Atlantean legend.
Then you know my staff is the reason I'm here. I need to learn how to master it.
This land is a paradise of power for those with issue devices, but all in good time.
If you're the Dikastis Vasilevs, you expect me to be...
The Castis, the judge. Be my hand in laying and enforcing judgment in Atlantis.
Well, I must warn you that I'm not always right.
I was both surprised and encouraged by your actions in the underworld. Fortunes were exchanged in response to your choices. But trust that I learned your reverence to justice is true.
This place is the real Atlantis. I mean, it's intact. I thought this city was destroyed.
Every 7 years, our great city begins a new cycle, if judged to be imperfect.
And who's the judge?
Before your arrival, it was my decision alone. Now that I have you at my side, I intend for this cycle to last an eternity.
So you expect me to live among you? A home among gods?
Gods? We are much more than the human conception of gods. Your father called us the ones who came before, but as Alethea told you, we are the issue.
You know about my staff, Pythagoras, and Alethea. I'm starting to feel very watched.
Your trials in both Elysium and the Underworld? No, your triumphs there are known to us.
My trials forced me into rebellion. They made me face the dead. My hardships make me a good Dikastis?
We don't always choose our path, but in this case, your blood shows for you. You possess both DNA strands, the best of humans and Isu. I have no doubt that you are our mutual future.
Let's do it.
It's an honor. Where do I start?
Humans have 5 senses to understand the world around them. We have been blessed a 6th. Knowledge. Ah, no. It is not merely your vision of the ego. The essence of that sense sleeps now, but it can be awoken in Atlantis. Your stuff is more than a key. It's a bridge between who you are now and who you must become.
And if I fully awaken this 6th sense, I'll have mastered the staff.
That and more. Come, let me show you.
I accessed power sources in Elysium and the Underworld. They helped my knowledge, I think. But they haven't changed my senses.
In Atlantis, you'll find the sources that awaken your new sense much more concentrated. Not only will your knowledge grow here, but it will thrive. You'll find 3 such sources once you leave this palace. You know them as Keeper's Insights.
Doesn't look like anyone can get through.
It's blocked to those who haven't full access to our knowledge. Find the source of that knowledge within this palace. Try to pass through once you do.
Isu can be gathered by scanning various pieces of technology. Cool. Let's do it. Atlantis. Dope, dope, dope.
Hello, Layla.
Whoa.
Alethea? What are you doing in here?
You needed intervention. I couldn't stop you physically, but perhaps I can make you understand through technical means.
No, I've got this. Stay out of it.
That creeped me out for a second. I was like, what? Nice, nice, nice.
It's strange, but it feels like the staff is becoming a part of me. I think I'm starting to understand. It's like I can feel Isu memories and hear their wisdom.
Oh. Nice, this is sick. Chapter 3.
Now I know what you meant about the sources being more concentrated. I feel different.
Many things are different here, Digastis. You'll discover that in time. Atlantis awaits you. I have one rule that is absolute. Our technology cannot be used on my human civilians. Their bodies cannot withstand the power. The Isu know this above all.
So, I'm free to go. What task should the Digastis do first?
Even Atlantis is not a perfect society. It yearns for balance. So be that balance. Then when your role as guide to the people is fulfilled, it may well be perfection. Don't worry. You've already earned my respect, which is a trial in itself.
Digastis, His Eminence Atlas humbly requests that you join him at his Doma to discuss a matter of grave importance.
Right. I'll make sure to stop by. His Eminence? This place has more kings than Sparta.
Vibes. Can I slide down this? Let's see. Dope. Whoa. I'm guessing that's a bug. That has to be. That's funny. Too funny. Oh snap, jellyfish? Do I get hurt by those? Let's see if I can slice it. Yeah, this is a bug for sure. This is too funny, dude. This is a crazy bug. His arrival is predicted in the coming days of the current cycle. Interesting. This is literally why I wanted to play the DLC, Atlantis. They've been hinting at this thing throughout the entire game.
I'm honored the Vicastis would accept my humble request.
Huh. You're Atlas, I take it?
In the flesh. I thank you for coming to see me. I'm sure you're very busy. The burden my father gave you is not a light one.
I seem to have a lot to do around here, thanks to Poseidon. But if I can help, I will.
A noble pursuit. As my messenger stressed, the situation is dire. The Vicastis is just who I need.
Well, here I am.
It's my brothers, the Archons. They have issues with the human populations under their control. Tensions between Isu and humans are mounting. Without order, the problems will grow severe.
I'll try to use my position to help them where I can.
Find Hadiros, Amphiris, and Azeas. Through your shining example, I hope they learn the valuable lessons in discipline they so desperately need.
And if I help them, you're hoping it'll maintain the peace between Isu and humans.
That's the plan. Poseidon should have known they weren't ready for the responsibility an Archon bears. But that's his failing.
There always seems to be unrest between the two races. The Underworld and Elysium were no different.
Time passes and tensions keep building. I expected my father to handle it. But Atlantis grows steadily worse, and no one wants to see what could happen if precautions are not taken.
I'll find the Archons and make sure their problems are taken care of.
Supposed to bow? Really? Oh, I was like, aren't I royalty now? Got me bowing? I was about to say. Man, it's super framey in here. Jesus Christ. Oh, I thought this was water. Jeez. Thought I had to swim.
What's this? A message?
Interesting. Alright, I tried adjusting the settings a bit. Still feels like it's a little framey. But I feel like I'm a few frames higher. It's just a very dense area. I hope it's not like this the whole time. Very nice. This is the map. Pretty dope. Literally the only reason I wanted to play the DLC. To check out what they did with the actual Atlantis. I thought they were never going to show us. I thought Elysium was Atlantis. I was like, oh god. It's not Atlantis. So this is sick. This is pretty dope. Alright, I just went around and synchronized all the points. And I changed up my gear again. I also tried to like adjust my graphics a bit to like get a few more frames, but it doesn't seem like it's doing anything. This area, this section of the game is just very dense, and yeah, it's just tough right now on the frames. Hopefully no crashing occurs, but gotta do what we gotta do. Let's do. This lions just running around, roaming. All right, sounds good. Nature and man are one. Come on, give me health. I can't remember if I fought guys with the dual daggers, these little statues. I think it was all spears or staffs in Elysium. Nope.
What was in that box? My body is tingling like mad. There must be more of these somewhere.
Alright, I've been trying to figure out how to get this mission activated, but I don't know if it's a bug or what, but apparently I'm supposed to go talk and help these guys or hunt these guys. And I don't know what's going on, but hopefully it works with this Gadiros guy, because I don't know what's going on.
An arena seems like a strange place to find an Archon.
The Castis! Thank the stars! I was beginning to lose all hope!
Atlas said you needed help.
You don't understand the responsibility on my shoulders. It's my job to concoct entertainment for the masses. But I fear the crowd have grown bored of my grand spectacles.
I've seen some good plays. And some bad ones.
We need more than a simple play. If the audience leave my shows bored and restless, who knows what they'll start plotting?
You think they'll become violent?
My purpose is to keep them preoccupied so they can't be violent.
Trying to distract people from their problems will only work for so long.
I misspoke. I've seen what these humans are capable of, given the chance. I'm not distracting them, merely keeping them happy.
So give the people what they want.
What they want, yes. Yes! I can hear the cheers now! The legendary Vicastis Alexios takes on Atlantis' finest warriors!
Well,
You must take part in my next event!
Sounds like a Pancration. I can definitely help with that.
Not exactly. But I was inspired by your efforts in Elise. I know you'll do an exemplary job entertaining the crowds as you did then. If we pull this off, we'll be the talk of the city!
It's worth a try.
oh wow, I'm just getting thrown in it.
Welcome all to yet another miraculous show here in our beloved city! Tonight we have a very special guest. They'll be here to entertain you! Hero's first talent. Atlantis. Whose might Castis hold the power of the Atlantean god? Let's find out!
All right, Alexios. Be entertaining.
Ooh, slice me. Ah, they made me loot. Made me waste it. Where you going? You teleported to him.
This is definitely not Atlantis.
Our valiant hero's next challenge fast approaches. A champion bested by none in the city. No mercy, no guilt. Will this be too much for even the Dicastis to overcome?
Nah. I'm about to wax this guy. Okay. Let's not fight then. I'm gonna let you die by my poison. Yeah.
The champion has been bested! Our mighty Dicastis is victorious and the crowd have spoken. But will he show mercy? Or will he spill the blood we want?
If you don't appease the crowd, I fear what Gaidiros will do. It was an honor to fight you, Dicastis.
You don't deserve to die, just for losing.
Our merciful Dicastis has passed judgment. But do not dismay! Our champion lives to fight another day for you, the audience. And here we are, the end of today's event. Next to face our Dicastis' judgment, the very scum that taints our city.
By the gods. What is this?
For the good of Atlantis, today bear witness to the guilty and condemned given one final chance at redemption. They will be honored to die at the hands of our guest.
No.
Enough! I am not doing this!
Fear not, friends. We will make sure justice is delivered. Well, that was an unmitigated disaster.
You said fight, so I fought.
The problem is that I didn't say fight. I said be as entertaining as possible.
If this kind of entertainment keeps the peace, then maybe it has value.
The games have failed. The humans are restless, and it's only a matter of time before they make their own entertainment. Their hunger for violence is insatiable.
You just need to keep surprising them. Think like a human, not an Isu.
That's what I tried to do. But you showed the criminals mercy, and the crowd reacted as I expected.
Killing people who can't defend themselves isn't entertainment. It's slaughter.
Their sacrifice helps us keep the peace and maintain order.
Nah.
Or it would have if you played along.
What are you saying, Adiros?
That my grand experiment has failed. There's nothing left to be done but start again and try for better results. The arena must be cleared.
Okay.
This is madness.
Oh, I thought they were turning on me. I was like, what the heck? Whoa, why are we chopping people up? What's happening right now? I guess this is the guilty and condemned. Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, they did my job for me, so there it is.
That's one Archon helped. I hope they're not all this intense. That must be Anfiris. Why so many guards?
Jeez.
Let him pass.
Amphiris, if this is how you treat humans, I can see why you need so many guards.
These aren't humans. They are animals. An animal should be in cages.
I'm sure everything you do isn't without reason. But if you didn't call them animals, you might get a better reaction.
A human did this to me while I slept. When they came to kill me, I survived. But they slaughtered my daughter like an animal. Humans don't act with logic or reason.
Good or bad, they are driven by a will to survive.
A trait we implanted to ensure efficiency. But that will become a kindled flame of insurrection. You led a rebellion yourself in Elysium. So I know you understand. If we don't act, the city will burn and many more lives will be lost.
I don't see an army marching on Poseidon.
Right.
This one said they plan to launch an attack. Someone needs to destroy the resistance before that happens.
That's not a small request. Despite what you think, all humans aren't a threat.
It is the only path I see. But you are the Dicastis. Only you can choose the correct course of action.
This is tough. If I don't kill the leaders, it could potentially end bad. If I destroy their supplies, that may not be enough. Basically, I'm gonna go with no killing this time.
Killing people will just make the fire spread faster. If we destroy their supplies and their weapons, they can't oppose the issue.
I admire your optimism. But I fear it will not be enough. However, it's your decision to make.
Just leave it to me. I'll send a message they won't forget.
Very well. You'll find the traitorous humans at an abandoned farmstead. Return to me when the situation is resolved.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just not sure this guy's like making the right decisions. I feel like he's just being violent for violence sake. But at the same time, I just got here, so I don't know what the heck's going on.
They'll be watching for me. I need to be careful. It'll be hard to form a resistance if the house lies.
Well, tried to not kill anybody, but pretty much took out the whole squadron.
You won't survive this!
I'll let him rest. I don't want to kill this man. Sleep on concrete. He's already having a tough day. Gonna wake up all his buddies that not only dead but disappeared.
Dicastis, I'm glad to see you return safely. I almost considered sending a regiment of my guard after you.
That would have been overkill.
You can never be too careful when dealing with violent humans. Come, tell me, has the resistance been quashed?
I destroyed their supplies and equipment.
You believed you saved lives by being merciful, but the truth is that more will die in the end.
I am the Dicastis. I chose the best course of action as I saw it.
Forgive my bluntness, I just believe your judgment could have been impaired by the fact you're part human.
Apology accepted.
We'll see. We shall see.
Is Azais a physician and an Archon?
Azai saw me yesterday. He told me I'll be able to go home soon.
You're a lucky one. The man next to me hasn't come back yet. Maybe Azais is treating him?
What have I missed? What must I do?
Azais, you have your hands full.
Vigastis, you're a welcome sight. The only one I've had in some time.
So many sick. I'm surprised anything can spread in a place as advanced as this.
It's shocking. Nothing I have tried will cure the sick or stop the pathogen spreading. I've lost so many already.
Don't worry. We'll find a way to stop the sickness. Tell me what you need.
Well, there was a device being worked on by a scientist named Consus. Its intention was to rapidly heal injuries and eradicate disease.
Was?
His device is missing. Scientists here have tried to replicate it based on the schematics, but it's still in the experimental phase, and it hasn't been tested on humans.
So it may not work.
That's not the biggest issue. Poseidon has outlawed the use of our technology on humans. I fear that if we don't act quickly, the pathogen will spread across Atlantis.
If you think this healing device can help the sick, then I'll make sure you have it.
The wisdom of an issue, but the compassion of a human. You were a good choice for Vigastis. You'll find the device in one of the issue laboratories, in the Consus archive.
Let's go get it.
The device Azais wants must be inside.
Bunch of dudes in there. Time to fight.
Better stay hidden.
Well, wasn't there one more? Yeah. You want to kick people? I got kicks. I got kicks for days. I got kicks for days. I got kicks for days. Beesh. Beesh. Pressed the wrong button for a second. Accidentally stood up.
This metal is heavy. And here's a note. The Forge of Atlantis. This can be used to create weapons. I have to find this place.
Jeez. Crazy.
An Isu device. It's like nothing I've ever seen.
Let's get up out of here.
As I saw me yesterday.
I've brought the, glowing cloth you've asked for.
It's a nanotech matter regenerator, in fact, but you have it. I can't believe it. Now then, let's see what this thing can do.
Whoa. Alrighty.
Odyssey, what the fuck did you do?
I thought I had calibrated correctly. Oh no, what have I done? I killed this poor human. The device doesn't work, and you stole it against Poseidon's laws. What do we do now?
You have to try again? Jeez.
This device is your only chance of stopping the sickness. You need to keep trying.
Yes, you're right. Not trying will just mean more innocent lives are lost. I think if I make some adjustments, I can get it to function on humans correctly.
Man, more exploding humans in the process.
Everyone seems to be looking much better. Well, almost everyone.
The device still needs work, but it has incredible potential. Poseidon won't be happy that we broke his law, but I'm glad you were the one to do it and not me. In any case, I'm eternally grateful for your help. Thank you.
Exploding bodies. Sucks. But for the greater good, I guess.
Vicastis, welcome back. I'm glad you could be here to witness this momentous occasion.
Why are the Archons in chains?
I invited my dear siblings here for one final lesson in leadership.
It looks like an execution to me.
Every experience in life should be a lesson, including death.
Oh, wow.
You've been to the underworld, so I know you understand what these fools do not.
You asked me to help the Archons. I did. Their problems are solved.
Their problems only existed because they couldn't perform the duties their roles demanded.
You're going to murder your brothers? For what?
For order, for peace, for Atlantis.
For Atlas, you mean?
I am the rightful heir to Atlantis. I should be the Vicastis. I cannot defy Poseidon's will, but these fools don't deserve their power. I'll be a better Archon in their stead.
Killing your brothers is a waste. Teach them to learn from their mistakes, and they'll do whatever you say. They can't do that if they're dead.
I watched you help my brothers. You always found solutions that tried to preserve life. Some of my kind view humans as a resource to be sacrificed. If we want them to progress, we must be an example.
Jeez, your own family though?
Look up to someone. I think they look up to you.
Wise, Vicastis. I respect your decision. For the moment.
So what now?
If you're going to one day rule the city, Alexios, you're going to have to learn a very important lesson.
That's what I get for helping you? A lecture?
Just some words of advice. Nothing in Atlantis is what it seems at face value. The city is old, and those that call it home are even older. You have helped me, Nikastis, and for that, you have my thanks.
This isn't over, Atlas.
On the contrary, I'm done here.
Once again, in the middle of some nonsense, Mr. Alexios.